Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to take a closer look at one of my favorite semiconductor companies, Nvidia. Unfortunately, we can see in the past year the stock is down roughly 34%, and from its 52-week high, the stock is down over 41%. On today's episode, what I want to take a closer look at is 3 reasons why I'm bullish in Nvidia for 2023 and beyond. So let's get started.
I do want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video, and make sure to check out fool.com/Jose to get the top 10 stocks to buy right now.
The first reason is the overall market opportunity Nvidia has. Here we can see a huge overall market, and to me, the data center market is one that embodies a lot of these industries. For example, the Nvidia AI enterprise software itself is 150 billion. Omniverse enterprise software is 150 billion. You also have chips and system, 300 billion. And I do want to say in the data center market, you also have certain aspects of the automotive industry that hits there. That's roughly $300 billion, right? So a huge market opportunities in my opinion. And I do believe the data center market is going to be that main winner. We can see in their year to date for fiscal year of 18, this was quarter 1 to quarter 3, data center market was roughly 20% of total revenue. Fast forward to their fiscal year of 2023, we can see their data center market is 54% of total revenue for the first 3 quarters, right? And I keep saying, right, quarter 3 of fiscal year 2023, the company is about a year ahead in forms of their financial calendar compared to their original calendar. We can see when they presented quarter 3 of fiscal year 2023, it was actually on November 21st of 2022. So sometimes it does get a little tricky, but just want to kind of keep note if you guys were wondering, hey, am I watching this in the future? Why is Jose still talking about 2023 when the year just hit? So here we can see the data center market is super strong. In their most recent quarter, it grew 31% year over year. We are seeing a bit of flatline-ish in that quarter over quarter growth. We are seeing certain kind of softness in China at the moment, and they expect to continue in the upcoming quarter. But the overall North America huge clouding companies are still very, very bullish and still spending tons of money in this market. The company also did release new kind of products that are helping increase the revenue here. For example, their H100 is in full production right now, started in quarter 4. So right now, I do believe that this is going to help the data center market be a huge step in year of 2023 and beyond. And the overall kind of innovation that Nvidia does, right? This is the H100. In a few years, they're going to release their next generation to kind of continue that push. Outside of that, Nvidia has created a way to kind of make their hardware even better or integrate it into systems. Here is their OVX system, which is multiple GPUs configured into it. It also uses other of Nvidia solutions, which we're going to talk in a bit. But Nvidia, you can buy these small systems. You can buy a single GPU. You can buy huge supercomputers. The list goes on and on. So there are various ways where a clouding company, a data center company can kind of use Nvidia's solution. Here's a perfect example. We can see Oracle earlier this year is adding tens of thousands of more Nvidia GPUs for their kind of adoption in AI. And I do believe this AI adoption is something that we are seeing real time right now. For example, GPT-3, we're also seeing DALL-E, a lot of kind of AI imaging. And I do believe these are consumer products that we're going to start seeing very, very soon kind of hit the masses and are going to be powered by these amazing GPUs. Another one that the Nvidia announced was earlier, Meta. They have a huge machine learning system. For those that are not familiar, I do believe Meta is a huge tech company, right? Many people see it as a social media company, but they do have a huge backing and are providing a lot of results for the artificial intelligence world. They have their own data centers, which are powered by thousands of NVIDIA GPUs. Here they continue to expand that. Another big one was Nvidia and Microsoft team up, where this is going to bring thousands of A100 and H100 GPUs to Microsoft and their kind of clouding platform. So here we can see how artificial intelligence is already being used right now. It's helping in contact centers AI, meeting transcriptions, public safety, retail asset protection, medical imaging, industrial inspection, transportation, credit card fraud, for example, product recommendation in forms of e-commerce, but just in what you watch in YouTube and Netflix and your social platform. So AI is already being used at the moment, even though us as consumer sometimes don't notice it. Here, like I mentioned, Meta AI, they have their RSC, which is one of the large, it's a huge supercomputer, one of the largest for Meta, and they do have thousands and thousands of GPUs in this system, and they're continuing to advance. Right now it's with the A100, but they are going to be kind of upgrading later on, most likely to the H100. Like I mentioned, right, ChatGPT has kind of taken over the world. Everybody's using it. If you go during prime time, it even tells you that, hey, a system like this is being overworked right now, so it might take a little bit longer to get your response. So we are seeing this AI kind of conversational continue to develop. So Nvidia, like I mentioned, has numerous solutions here, and the great thing is they don't just have one product. Many of us just think of them as the H100 GPU products, but they have DPUs with their networking solutions as well, thanks to the Mellanox acquisition. And in the future, they do have their Grace CPU superchip as well, as they are entering the kind of CPU market. Outside of that, Nvidia also has numerous software solutions for this space. So now let's take a closer look at the second reason, but before we get there, I want to say if you are enjoying the episode, make sure to hit the thumbs up, as it does help me grow my overall audience. If you want to support a little bit more, make sure to subscribe using my link at fool.com/Jose. Also, if you are here, it means you're a semiconductor investor. I have a weekly semiconductor podcast in a new channel. Check out, we're about to hit 500 subscribers. I'm super excited. I can't wait to hit 1,000 there, but make sure to check it out. Weekly episodes, and the last week episode is doing amazing. So make sure to check it out. So let's take a closer look at the second reason I'm bullish for Nvidia for 2023. And I believe the kind of gaming segment is bottoming to some extent. We did see a huge drop in gaming. We can see in quarter one of fiscal year 2023, gaming was 3.6 billion. It is now down 51% year over year and 23% quarter over quarter. We are seeing this huge decline. Two main reasons here. First, we did see the kind of slowdown in cryptocurrency mining because it became less efficient. Second is there was over inventory, and a lot of companies and a lot of stores, retail places are doing inventory correction, right? They want to limit some of their liabilities. They don't want to over purchase too much. They're trying to sell a lot of their old technology just in case consumer spending is decreasing with the overall kind of fears of recessions and stuff like that. We are seeing that, hey, that slowdown is no longer as noticeable as it was before. During the company's earnings, they did mention that they believe channel inventories are on track to approach normal levels as they exit quarter four. So quarter four, we might expect to still see a drop here, but it does seem like that might be kind of the normal. It's going to start to normalize before, I believe, it starts to pick back up. So I do believe the bottom is here for the gaming market one way or another. Maybe not next quarter, maybe not this quarter, quarter four, but at least quarter one or quarter two. It's not going to be as a big drop as we've seen in the past. Overall, Nvidia has announced their RTX 4000 series GPU launch, which are doing amazing, especially the 4090 and the recently released 4070 Ti that I have my eyes on. Outside of that, Nvidia doesn't only create their consumer GPUs for consumers, right? They're actually using it themselves. They have this own data center cloud network for cloud gaming, GeForce Now, which we can see in the bottom here has numerous tier levels. There's a freemium, there's a priority, which is $9.99 a month, or an ultimate, which is roughly $20 a month. And Nvidia brings their 4080s to the cloud with GeForce Now. So we can see they are not just using their GPUs for the consumer base, but they are creating some form of subscription service with it as well. So it gives their chips a purpose. Outside of that, we are seeing kind of this gaming cloud expanding to other aspects or avenues like the gaming, like automotive itself. During CES, the company did announce that GeForce Now is coming to certain cars using NVIDIA's drive solution. The company also mentioned numerous laptops coming out for content creators, for gamers. I personally I'm going to purchase one of these new laptops when they do come out. I need a nice, powerful laptop for all the video editing and all the kind of other technological stuff that I practice on my free time. So that's the reason number two, right? I do believe the gaming market is bottoming out. Even though it might not be completely bottom, we might still see some weakness in the upcoming quarters. I don't believe those drops are going to be as extensive as we've seen in the past. Also, I do believe with the new products that we are seeing, it's going to create kind of a nice growth, quarter over quarter growth, right? I don't think we're going to see those huge numbers we saw in the past thanks to crypto mining, but it's still going to be a profitable business for Nvidia. So the third reason I want to say is their automotive market. And when we think about automotive, we just think of self-driving. But in this automotive segment, there's also other aspects that they can go. Nvidia believes this is a $300 billion revenue, $300 billion total addressable market industry. Their most recent chip, Thor Super Chip, is expected to be available for automakers in 2025 models. So they are coming out now. This is using NVIDIA's Hopper architecture, which is going to be super, super powerful. We do see that the automotive market is super small, $250 million in the most recent quarter, but we are seeing 86% year-over-year growth and 14% quarter-over-quarter growth. Numerous models are and kind of automakers are using NVIDIA's drive simulations or drive platforms to overall increase their solutions. And I do believe this is going to continue as cars are no longer just cars. I do believe in the next 10 years, cars are also going to be more like computers. We can see outside of the automotive market, you can also enter the robotics market with it. So there is the Jensen Orin Nano for robotics. This is available in January 2023. I'm most likely picking one up soon, starting at $200 to kind of help train with kind of AI robotics. I do believe these systems are pretty cool and can help a lot in what we're seeing with these AI robots in distribution centers, in delivery systems as well. Outside of that, the NVIDIA Drive with their digital twin, their NVIDIA Drive IX and Drive Sim allows developers to design vehicles from scratch and in the digital world. Everything from just how the cockpit looks, how the car looks, how it reacts and stuff like that. So it is helping in just the design process itself. Here we can see how Mercedes assembles next generation factories with NVIDIA Omniverse. So again, the automotive market is not just about autonomous driving. There's so many solutions that can enter or come from here. Here we can see how NVIDIA simulation, Isaac Sim, which helps with AI training for robots, is being used to help with logistics and manufacturing, to energy, retail, and more. Again, the growth opportunities are here. Here we can see robots as a service for deliveries is also something that is growing. So we saw 3 reasons to be bullish on Nvidia, right? This to me is a company I'm super excited. And maybe it might not be the best performer, maybe it might, but I do believe the long-term tailwinds for this company makes this one of my, I want to say, coolest investment ever, because it's gonna hit numerous markets that many people can't even think of right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Take care, have a good day, and see you next time.